You don't have a concussion. See, the ball hit you in the eye, not the head. That's exactly what an ER physician told, one of my employees and a coach of a 16 and under softball team. And in today's episode, we're going to go and discuss it because March is Brain Injury Awareness Month. So I want to make you aware. All right, so let's set the stage. Oh, by the way, I'm Dr. Ted Arkfeld with the Defeating Pain podcast, and let's set the stage here, okay? So Taylor, she is a coach of a 16 and under softball team, and they have an indoor tournament a couple of weeks ago, and she's not paying attention during a drill, and she took a softball right to the right eye, knocked her down. Now, she wasn't knocked unconscious, but she was woozy. She had balance issues, immediate headache, felt sick to her stomach, concentration problems, wasn't quite sure where she was at. And those were all signs that she needs to go to the ER. So one of the mothers took her to the ER. This is where it gets really interesting. If you like nightmares, 3.5 hours in the ER. ER nurse comes in. Hi, would you like, some Tylenol for your headache? Taylor goes, yeah, that'd be great. Nurse never comes back. Another ER nurse comes in. Would you like some ice for, the swelling and for your eye? Taylor goes, God, that'd be great. Nurse never comes back. Then the doctor comes in and he does a real brief exam, doesn't do anything with her neck, but just looks at her. Obviously, she's got a shiner going on. The eye is swelled shut. Now, Taylor has had 4 previous concussions. She knows what symptoms are like. So she asked the question that really anybody would ask. Doctor, do I have a concussion? And he says, oh, no, you don't have a concussion because, it hit you in the eye and not in the head. Think about that one. Hit in the eye, not in the head. See, I'm sorry, but the last time I checked, get it? I checked. Your eyes are right there in the head. She absolutely had a concussion. Since this is Brain Injury Awareness Month, myth number 1, and we're going to go through a whole series of these in upcoming episodes, but the one I want you to really get a hold of right now, you do not need to be knocked unconscious to have a concussion. I have so many parents tell me, my kid took a pretty good hit, but we put him back into play because he wasn't knocked unconscious. It doesn't matter. If they had any wooziness, balance, headache, there's an altered sense of consciousness. That's a concussion. If nothing else, pull them out just to be sure. But I hear this over and over again. Oh, they weren't knocked unconscious, so they didn't have a concussion. Absolutely the biggest myth there is. Now, as far as this ER doctor saying that she couldn't have had a concussion because it hit her in the eye is part of the head, okay? So you can be hit in the eye, you can be hit in the head, you could be shaken. There's a lot of ways to have a concussion. It's a functional injury. And when things happen, you have an altered sense of what's going on. That's a concussion. Now, part of those symptoms can be headaches, irritability, fatigue, concentration problems, visual disturbances. And we're going to go over all of those. In our next episode, I'm actually going to go over the 7 red flags that would require an immediate trip to the ER. So, welcome to our concussion series. If you like it, subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell others and give me a thumbs up. And we're also going to be talking about baseline concussion testing, or everything you want to know about concussion, because believe me, there's so many misconceptions. So we'll see you in the next episode.